Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Elk Calls here on a beautiful Sunday evening ahead of fireworks night in the series finale. Rubber match between the Elks and the Walla Walla Sweets. Here with Ruben Cedillo, you had a standout performance in Game 2. Were able to reach base all 6 times in your at-bats and had 4 hits as well. What was working for you to be able to just find a way for your team?
You know, just going up to the plate with confidence and touching the ball, not doing too much. Got myself in a couple 2-strike at-bats. Or 2-strike counts because I wasn't aggressive enough earlier in that bat. I didn't really let that affect me. So just touching the ball, not striking out, putting the ball in play, and there's a lot of green out there, I guess.
Right, and then just the team as a whole last night really just did a good job of putting the ball in play. They weren't always the best hits, but you put the ball in play and they made their own mistakes. Yeah. How is that mentality just to be able to put something in play and let the rest take care of itself?
Yep, baseball's hard, so if you just put the ball in play, make the defense work, put them in under pressure and stuff, it's all going to work out in the end if we play good defense, and that's all that matters.
And just looking at time, the team mentality and like you guys' approach, you guys have scored a ton of 2-out runs and 2-out hits over these past few games. How is that mentality just when you guys have 2 outs and not getting down on yourselves and being like, oh, we still got 1 out, we have enough to work with?
Just not putting pressure on each other and on the team and whoever's at bat. Just play baseball, have fun, put the bat on the ball, good things will happen.
So you're from the Beaver State through and through, Independence, then Linn Benton, now Oregon State. How has it just been to stay in your home state this entire time through your collegiate and baseball career?
Pretty comfortable, I would say. It's always been a dream to go to Oregon State, and I think going to LB first really helped me grow as a person and a baseball player. So I'm glad I got to go work with Petey and Birdo and all of them over at LB, and then made my way over to Oregon State, and it was easy transition other than level of baseball, but it was fun.
And so you just mentioned that Oregon State was your dream. When did that dream develop to where you wanted to go play for the 3-time national champions?
My whole life, but I wasn't pressing on it. I wasn't telling myself I'm going to go there no matter what, or I'm going to be there in the future. I kind of just played baseball, tried to be as loose as I could at LB, and because out of high school I didn't have anything, so going to LB I was not putting any pressure on myself, just playing baseball, trying to be better every day, and the opportunity came about and I just took it.
So that opportunity to go to Oregon State, it wasn't like, oh, go to LB and develop for a year. It was just totally after, all based on your freshman year in that breakout season.
Yeah, freshman and sophomore year at LB. Kind of got a lot better mentally, physically. So made big jumps and ended up there.
So that's kind of a lot of high school routes, and just especially with Oregon, playing at the 5A level, it's most like 6A guys that are able to go straight to that D1 route. So what's your advice for kids that are playing at a smaller school, they go to an NWAC school, and their ultimate goal in the long run is to get to that D1 level and play for a team like Oregon State?
Yeah, it's not just the NWAC. Just if you feel like you're underdeveloped at all, just go JUCO. It's a good experience. It's grind, it's hard work, and then you won't regret it. If you really want to play at the highest level and you're a little underdeveloped out of high school, go JUCO, get better, get stronger, get faster, and then if you keep pushing yourself, you'll end up where you want to be.
It is now that you're embedded into the culture of Oregon State, how has it been just looking at guys like Mitch Canham and looking up to that staff and being able to be surrounded by so many high-level baseball players?
Yeah, I mean, they're national champs. They know what it takes to win a national championship, to play pro ball, and it's really fun to be around those guys and learn from the best.
Absolutely, and then now you're joining the fraternity of Elks here who have been able to go on and have a lot of success as Beavers, including Jacoby Ellsbury and Coach Wong right here. How is it now to just know that you're being a part of that in that pipeline of Elks and Beavers?
It's the same thing, like being coached under Beaver baseball players, ex-Beaver baseball players, even PD at LB. It's really, really fun because they all kind of teach the same way. They have their own little differences, but a lot of it's the same way, and if it's Beaver baseball, and I love that.
They still got the orange and black blood, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you so much, Ruben, for taking the time today. Elks will take on the Sweet Series finale. Good one coming up here at 6:05.